ConnoiShoer in the building.
See my soul, you see my shoes.
We are.
So that's why, yeah, that's how we
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We are.
So that's why, yeah, that's how we
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We are.
So that's why, yeah, that's how we
ConnoiShower in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We are. I got the custom kicks with custom flips. Stepping outside on some custom ish. Ooh, I'm just telling, shoestrings so cold. I caught a felon. I got the custom sneaks with NIKKI G. A-Rob and Tiff so clean. I'm talking soul to soul, show to show. It's the ConnoiShoer. My shoes are better than yours.
Where do you see my kicks? Where do you see my kicks? Heat check. Where do you see my kicks? Where do you see my kicks? Heat check. Where do you see my kicks? Where do you see my kicks? Heat check. Where do you see my kicks?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to The ConnoiShoer, a show about sneakers, kicks, shoes from soul to soul. I'm your girl, NIKKI G. We got A-Rob to my left, Tiff to my right, and to my far left, we got the homies TJ and Jeff of Broke and Board.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You see the shirt, Black Skaters Matter. Catch the double entendre of Broken Board. Because we see y'all out here. You know, we're black and smart.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
we've got an amazing episode, but if you've been keeping track, if I can say so myself, they all are. So we're going to get right into it as we do. You guys are clothing brand owners, skaters to my far left, businessmen, black, melanin popping.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get into
Raw
it. So,
shea butter, too.
hey, you gotta
Raw
do
shea.
it. You
Glisten.
gotta
Raw
do
kind.
it. You gotta do it. Life is moisturized. So let's jump right into it because we got heat on screen. Let's talk about the heat in the streets. What's the sneak heat that's popping right now for y'all?
For me, right now, and I think before, it's always been like Blazers, Nike SB Blazers.
What you rocking right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get it confused though.
Uh-huh.
These ain't the 77 Blazers that they selling
Mm-hmm.
at the athletic shoe stores.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are the ones that are meant to skate. Shit.
Yeah.
Not saying the other ones aren't, but
So-
it's a different style.
It
Okay,
is.
explain that. Explain the style for those who are not aware. Because skate shoes have evolved from the DVSs and the DCs.
For sure. You remember the big marshmallow shoes?
With the pillows,
And,
yeah.
and we used to ride the real thin boards, you know. It's kind of evolved where it became like more of a stylish thing.
Got it.
And you had dudes like Paul Rodriguez, Eric Costin,
Goofy foot.
yeah, I'm goofy too. You already know. That really kind of changed it to
for
where
a non-skater.
the better the trick looked. It doesn't really matter how difficult the trick, but
Yeah.
if the trick looked good, like damn, that nigga got the crazy
Right.
basic pop shove-its. One
Yeah.
little, it's tight.
Yeah.
Damn. So it kind of evolved over the years into like style, and then it incorporated with like rappers wearing skate stuff, and it just kind of being more now everybody.
Lil Wayne.
Lil
Mhm.
Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Who I can't even hate on. At first I ain't even gonna hold
I
you.
didn't dig it.
No, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm like, man, Wayne don't skate. This nigga got the dreads on. It just wasn't my style of skate.
Mm-hmm.
And he got better at it, and he kept doing it, and I knew he was having fun with it. And I was
So you
like,
put him in
man,
poser mode at first, and he proved himself.
that, and it's messed up, but that's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Because I
'Cause
can't
that's how
lie,
it
I
started.
was definitely so. My boy T-Hawk had me out here busting my ass on the daily, thinking that
yeah.
I was about to be like the next video game feature.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I got
Yeah.
scarred. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to come home like,
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah.
I
Gravity
tried. I
defense.
couldn't
Nope.
do it.
Let me ask you something. Was it fun?
Oh, I had a ball. Would I do it today? No, because this is 20 years later. But at the
Right.
time, you know,
It's
it was
years
like,
later.
Right.
okay, you ain't gotta get all of my business.
Wow.
I got a hat
Anywho.
on.
Okay.
But we talking about sneak heat, not
Right,
dies. But like it was. I loved it. I love the skate culture, and that's why I love that you guys are on here, because as a person who's always been a fan of like X Games and BMX and skating, I felt like, you know, we looked at Tony Hawk, we looked at all of these people, but we didn't see a lot of us out there. But when I went outside, we were out there. So to see not just a representation of that in terms of we out here, but a brand that says like we gonna show it and we gonna be proud of it, it's been happening. So we need to put it on display. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you ain't got no choice.
So
You know?
who were your black skaters? Because I had some black skaters. You know, Brandon Turner from Shorties,
Brandon Turner.
you know, and a couple of other
Turner.
guys.
You
know
got,
what I mean?
You had Kareem Campbell first
From
of all.
Aesthetics,
OG.
yeah.
Keenan Milton, R.I.P. from Chocolate.
Yes.
You had Terry Kennedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, and
Supers.
he brought it to the West
You know
Coast
what
and
I'm
make it more
saying?
cool. Yes.
Yeah, and then you had Theodis Beasley.
Yes.
And now you got some hard hitters out there. You got Zion Wright. You
Yes.
got what's the dude name? Look like young Mayweather. Deshaun Jordan.
Okay.
You got some hitters. You got Ashad Ware. You got Robert Neal. These dudes are right now our present and future of skateboarding. You feel
Correct.
me? Because now it just ain't Tony, you know, it ain't just Tony Hawk and all this. Like, these dudes got style.
Cool.
These dudes rocking gold chains. These
They
dudes be at
definitely
all the
have
lit
brought
events.
swag.
We brought
You know what I'm
the
saying?
drip to the
Yeah.
skate
We brought
park.
us
Yes.
to it.
And
Yeah.
exactly.
As
And
always, with
yeah.
every other, with any subject.
We
or
did what they
whatever.
feared about Tiger Woods. We did that
For
to the
sure.
skate park. Yeah.
For
yeah,
sure.
Tiger wasn't about to do it.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
wasn't about to.
nah.
He wasn't about to
thank
freak
you.
it.
I find my polos and my
Exactly.
jeans to be
Yeah.
perfectly
And
acceptable.
Venus been trying, but they don't let Venus
For the
do
record,
it.
bro, people who play golf, that's like the easiest and the hardest job. First of all, you ain't got to worry about getting hit in your head or getting tackled. You out there fresh with the polo on, and you just hitting balls. Even if you
Exactly.
lose, you getting broke off.
But we
Exactly.
appreciate,
But-
you know, that rotator cuff that y'all throwing out and them back spasms, because this will hit you. Do
it's
this,
difficult.
Do
It's
this
difficult.
20 times and tell me you don't start feeling a
Yeah,
little
it's
like.
difficult. It ain't
That's
as
why
easy as it
65-year-old men is still doing it. Anywho,
But you know what? I
She
feel
back
like
to the grace. It's the grace.
y'all gonna y'all,
Okay,
y'all
okay.
gonna you guys are going to respect,
It's the tequila.
as Jennifer Lewis said, y'all gonna respect my summers. Okay.
Okay.
don't kick your leg up. Like
Telling.
that. Don't do that.
So I feel like we already got into it, but we gonna just keep it rolling with this sneaking history. And I feel like it's only right to get into the history of the dunk.
Yeah.
Because it's got such a crazy story. You know what I mean? It started out as
I
a
don't
sneaker
even
shoe.
know. I don't even know. Tell me the whole
Yeah,
So it-
please,
so it
please
started
tell
out
us the history.
Yes, it started out as a sneaker shoe. I mean, as a sneaker shoe, as a basketball shoe
Right.
in
right.
'85, and
Okay.
it really came from NCAA. With all of at the time, you had Georgetown, who had an all-black team, which is unheard of. You had Ewan on there, and they were seeing how I think at the time, during those tournaments that year, there were 11 future NBA players that were playing in the tournament. And what Nike saw is that college crowds go crazy.
Yeah.
And they were like, how do we capitalize on this? They had a shoe coming out, and based on the fandom, they changed it up, they made some adjustments, and they made the Dunk, which was a combination of 3 of their most popular shoes at the time, which was the Jordan, the Legend, and the Terminator. Legend and Terminator, most people, unless you're an old head, don't even know.
Right.
No idea.
Yeah.
Terminator. Let me see this.
Arnold.
It's crazy some of the names that Nike had back in the day. They were just anybody who has a name for the next shoe, if you say it first, you can have it. I feel like that's what they were doing. Because they were coming out with 20 shoes
with
a month.
joint, and he was like, "I'll get back to you in 20 minutes."
Pretty much.
How about the Terminator? And he came back.
We
and it was
love it.
Let's do it.
But so it came out, and I feel like the dunks at the time, they just didn't get the love that they deserved because of the Jordan 1 and because of obviously Jordan at the beginning of his glow up. Yeah, you know?
it was a lot of controversy and all kinds of shit going on.
So they sat and they were like bargain bin finds. But because of the design of it, skaters loved it.
Can you
know what I
speak
mean?
to like why that is?
You know what?
Because it was like real taboo faux pas to see a skater wearing Nike shoes.
From a skater, bro, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think it wasn't like that was the preferred shoe. It was all because I was skating in Blazers. Like, damn, I would be like, damn, these Blazers skate.
We got
good.
some featured. On
I
the
see the
display
olive
today,
green Jones.
Yeah.
I was like, I would just be like, damn, these skate good. You know, like, damn. Like, they should start making Nike skateboarding shoes.
Yeah.
I felt like it was a nigga in the bushes just like, listen, like, we got it. Let's go.
They're at the park.
Yep, like, we got the
like
idea.
these,
Nike
they just need an
skateboarding.
adjustment.
A whole bunch of them.
We'll call it SB for short.
But that's exactly what they did. So what happened is they peeped, wait, the skaters kind of like this. Like, so you didn't hear anything. It was like they dropped and they were a flop. And then in the 90s, it's like, okay, something's happening here. And then 2000s came. And 2002 changed the game.
That
with the
was
collapse.
a crazy era.
Exactly.
That was a crazy 2002. I graduated in 06. So 2002 was my freshman year. You know, high school, like a fashion show.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that shit laid out on the bed the night before. Like, I'm about to tear these niggas up.
I'm about to
nigga.
kill him.
I'm about to wake up early. Man, just to look at myself before I leave the house, type shit.
Right,
you know?
flip open your phone at the time.
That
or
was
flip open that sidekick.
Yep, you already know.
Mobility.
Niggas was wearing Air Force Ones, but that's because Nelly came out with the video.
Yeah.
You see the
Because they
youngsters
were
now,
told to, yeah.
they'll go crazy over the Air Force Ones, but they ain't even see the video.
Yeah.
Man.
I used to be, and then that's when the video came on, and you couldn't see it again until it came on again. Nigga.
Exactly.
It wasn't like, let me
Well,
see
no,
it.
you're right.
watch
it.
What
You
are you
rewatch.
into?
Yeah,
You
so
had to
that's
wait
coming
for
from a
106
little.
apart.
That's coming from a little nigga that thought he was Usher. I'm like, oh my god, the Usher video gotta come back on. Remember the Usher video when there was like 8 of him and shit, and he was dancing? You make me want to lean.
Oh.
Make me
It
want
was like
when
9
he
Ushers. I was like,
disrespected those shoes
Oh,
like that.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
I was at the house thinking like, oh my god. It is 8
Usher,
Ushers.
Ray J, and Amarion. They were like, you can do anything in
Hey,
sneakers.
That's a whole nother show. You want
That
to talk
is-
about Ray J?
that
Just
is-
Ray J himself is a whole nother show.
Ray
We
J's
talk about
brother.
shoes and skateboards and all kind of current shit. Ray J's a whole nother show. Niggas already know me and Ray J and my theories about Ray J. If Ray J,
He's like the Kanye of West Coast. Like he
nigga,
be ahead of
Yeah,
stuff.
more than that. More
He
than
be
that.
ahead of
we
stuff.
wouldn't
That
even
nigga
be.
changed Kanye West life.
We wouldn't even be sitting here if it wasn't for Ray J.
Yeah.
That's how deep it goes. I'm telling you. Y'all don't even believe me. But when
No,
you do
because
the
I know he's
timeline,
like
you
an
be like,
entrepreneur. Like he's a forward thinker. I just don't dig his music, but he's kind of like he.
I'm
You
not
don't
even
dig
talking
one
about
with.
that.
Okay.
It was
he ain't
accidental.
talking about that.
We'll get into that another show.
Another
We'll schedule
show,
it out.
another show.
Do
I'm
all
not.
that.
I'm not gonna
right.
disrespect One Wish. I mean, I know that's not what we're on, but
Yeah,
you gonna act like
negative.
you gonna act One Wish at the time.
I like the
At
Young
the
Berg
time?
joint he did. Was
At the
that
time. Sexy
Still
Can I?
hit.
Is that Sexy Can I was a banger. Was a banger. Okay. Okay.
That was
you
hot.
got
I
now.
think that
you
was
got
like
flashback now.
2002 too, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
was a high school banger. It was a high school
Yeah.
banger. It was definitely playing in my school days.
And then the little
But-
dude start rapping. Shit.
But I don't even know where we went from here.
No, I'm gonna put us back on track because y'all are
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
are ruining
Yeah.
106 Park right now. But how did you?
All right, AJ.
because we see that TJ is a skater, like a skater. So how did you see it in your partner that like, hey, I see your passion. We're gonna merge this into a business.
How did you guys even come about together?
Well, the thing is, we met as actually telemarketers. So we were working at this telemarketing office, and
Were you off Wilshire too?
What? I'm sorry.
Were you off Wilshire too? With so many telemarketing
Off
companies
Wilshire?
off-
Oh, off Wilshire? No.
Oh,
we was in the
Wilshire,
valley. We was in the
telemarketing.
valley. No.
That's what I was.
telemarketing capital.
Nah.
We was in the valley. We was in the valley. So yeah, we met. You know,
Hello,
at
this is Kelly.
the telemarketing job. We did that for 9 months, and then we kind of went our separate ways. But we were still, chill. When in our free time or whatever. This man right here put me on the smoking weed, put me on a bunch of stuff, like.
Changed my life.
Check it out. Look.
Influence.
Yeah.
He from New York. He from New York.
Oh, word?
He from the Bronx.
Hey, Jeff, you do not give me not one
That's because he been
quote-unquote
seasoning out this
stereotypical-
Cali shit. You know what I'm saying? We been just dumping that seasoning on him, and he like, yeah.
Not
You know.
giving me-
You can still hear it though. You can still hear it
a
when he
little
get
bit,
mad.
but not only that, I went to boarding school for like high
Where?
school and stuff like that in Pennsylvania, like right outside
okay.
of Philadelphia. So
Wait. Okay,
Military school?
if we can, if we can pause, because you do not hear black people talking about boarding school.
yeah,
So
Somebody to my right used to tease me for going to private school. But
far right. Nah.
The one with the breakfast on it.
Listen.
What?
I went to school in the middle of the hood. I didn't know. I
already
thought that's
knew
where
that.
you went.
Yeah, I went-
I went your
I'm
last
glad
ticket
that
in your
I'm
free.
another man.
Horseman.
I went
Another man
to
speak about an experience like that.
hood school via magnet. That's how.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fauché is where I did my time. Back to Jeff though.
Right.
East
Yes.
Coast.
Back
East
to
Coast
me,
niggas.
yes,
Bronx.
Yes. Let's go back to Pennsylvania, LA.
yeah, LA.
And what brought you out here?
Family.
Okay.
My pops is out here, so after I graduated high school, I was actually in school in New York for a little bit, and that ended up not working out. And I was just like, why am I here? I really wanted to come here, but I actually didn't get into any of the schools out here, because I wasn't
went
an
to
in-state
HBCU.
student. I probably should have applied to a HBCU. I probably should have, but I was like, I want to go to California, or I'll just stay in New York. That's it, So I went to St. John's for 1 year, and it was super expensive, not worth it, not worth
You did
none
not
of
have
that.
a basketball scholarship? to play
Oh hell
for?
no, nope, no basketball scholarship. So, I ended up not being in school for more than a year, and I moved out here, and that's everything.
And then you guys
6 months later, I become a telemarketer, and I meet this guy here, and we do a lot of.
See, he
Changed
tells
your
a
life.
story. They'll be like, "Oh, how'd you meet, bro?" And I was already working at the telemarketing joint, so he was a new dude. I'm sitting there. I made a basketball court out of paper.
Oh, so you was a seasoning dude. Come here, young fella. Let's go
Cubicle,
take
yeah,
this.
yeah,
Let's go
yeah,
take this
basically.
break.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
So I'm chilling. I'm shooting the basketball. I'm like, "What's up, nigga?" This is the exact dialogue, And I'm like, "Oh yeah, you gonna do what you want." You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on the call to come in. I'm talking to him. I'm like, yeah, so you
hello.
read a little shit. The call. Hey, this is T. We calling just trying to say, whatever. He's like, cool. I'm like, all right, cool. So that's it. You read the script. They don't want it. They don't want it. You ain't
I
got
only need 8 more calls today.
That's it. So I'm like, I'm
800.
like, me.
You got a 6 call an hour
I'm
quota,
like,
so
you
you don't
smoke?
get fired.
I'm asking him like, you smoke? I'm pushing weed out the telemarketing joint. He's like, nah, no, not at all.
That was that boarding school. That was
Wait,
that
is
boarding
that,
school.
is that how us non-smokers look? Like, I feel
Oh
like you
yeah,
gave us
oh
some-
yeah.
Yeah, he
If
gave
you
us
tell a
the
nigga,
dare
if
to
you
be
tell a
different.
nigga, oh for sure.
Different
It's always
attitude
a
right
Oh.
there.
You tell a
Okay.
nigga you don't smoke, him like, what's wrong with you, nigga?
No, but just to add some context to that attitude that I had, like
It was pretty straight laced.
growing up, my my mom's parents were, dealt with drugs and things like that. A lot of
Got
people
it.
in my
Right.
family dealt with drugs. So growing
Got
up in
it.
New York City, there, you go through all these programs and stuff, and they're like, oh, don't ever not even smoke weed, because if you smoke weed, you're gonna become
Gateway
a crackhead,
drug.
Yeah, it's a gateway, So
That's
I
that
thought,
dare.
if I smoke weed, I'm gonna become a crackhead, So
You done lost all your teeth.
But
Yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
too,
For a cheeseburger.
it's just like the wood. Like, nah, we just don't do that. Like, I feel like most
said,
people
"What
when
y'all
they
move
say no, they say no with judgment. No, it's like, listen, handle your business. Give me a little pull up, and we can sit
Yeah.
and have a combo.
Hey, get it off your mind. Get it off your mind. Okay, so then you guys come together, and what made you know that you could bring your fashion to the skateboard world and to the sneaker world?
Well, this is like years later though, from
Oh, okay.
telemarketing. That was in like 2013, and
You know what it
we
was?
just
Before he goes on, I made a sweater. He asked me about it.
that
Oh, so
was
you
back
been
in
the plug
2013
since
though.
day
That was
one.
even back in
I-
2013.
You just made your own sweater. On
I just
GP.
I went to the mall, a dude in the middle of the mall, how much it costs. I'm gonna go buy the blank sweater, bring it back to you, make it, boom, bam. You know what I'm saying? It costs a nigga like $55.
Right,
which is
mad respect. to
extremely
that.
expensive for someone who makes retail
ridiculous.
nowadays.
Right.
Cool. I'm rocking it. You know, we at the telemarketing John. We outside doing our little thing. He like, oh, you get that sweater from? I'm like, oh, I made it. You know, it had cool. This was a while back. He's like, that shit is
you
tight.
had Gordon Gartrell, and he was like,
you know,
oh, that's popping.
Yeah.
Not a Gordon Gartrell.
Whatever it was, he was like, yo, that shit is tight, you know? And I overheard him on the phone one time, like, yo, this nigga's hella creative. You know what I'm saying? So
He said, you talking about me?
now,
Keep my name out your
now,
mouth.
hey, now, we thinking of all these get-rich-quick schemes and shit. We can do this, we can do that.
It's not even get rich quick. Sometimes it takes somebody else to like actually see your own vision.
Dude,
Exactly. He said, put down the weed. Stop peddling the weed. Pedal
I
the
can't even
tees.
front, bro. He had that hustling mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was all about just like, nigga, how we gonna get it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if I got it, how we gonna use it to get it and repeat?
Right. Yeah.
You know? And I kind of took that from him. He's younger than me, you know, but we
was
come from
on
two
that
different
spot.
spectrums of the world. He from the East Coast. I'm from LA. You feel me? So he grew up with that family. Like, oh, don't smoke weed, this and that. And I'm watching Men's Society boys, and I'm smoking weed. You know what I'm saying?
He said, oh, word,
Like,
that's
nigga,
what
shit,
they
this us type shit.
I was watching that too, by the way. I was watching that.
Hey, listen, thank
was
you,
watching
Jeff.
that too.
My auntie
Non-weed
actually,
smokers.
my auntie was in the movie Boys in the Hood.
Word?
She was the pregnant girl at the barbecue. She was like, "Oh, he work at the Fox Hills Mall."
He said, oh, I know him.
That's my that's my
He
auntie.
go to Crenshaw.
Yeah, that's
He
my
go to
auntie.
Washington.
Yeah,
Whole line.
Right,
Whole line.
you watch that a lot, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you guys get together, and what is that process? Because I feel like
oh man,
2020 and COVID did something to people, and especially our people,
yeah,
and made us realize we don't have to keep doing this 9-to-5 norm. Now do it because you have to feed your dream by way of fueling it financially. So like hustle to your hustle. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But I feel like I've seen so many people and had so many conversations, especially amongst our people, who are like, I realized time wasn't the factor. It was just a matter of me realizing what my why is. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Motivation.
So how did you guys, what is that process for people who are in that stage? What's that look like?
So let me well, you know, for every business and every product or whatever, like it's different, you know, it's a different process or whatever. But for us, we started this in 2017, and we were on a basis where we would go to, you know, a shop and they would create our products. What really gave us the I'll say the stepping stones to go to the next level and to have more product on us at a given time was us getting a heat press, basically the equipment to start making the product ourselves. So T hit me up one day, you know, because like I said, you know, we started this in 2017, and I like after the pandemic is when we really got serious with this and started doing this on like a 30 to 40 hours a week thing. But you know, we was just sitting on our designs, sitting on different ways to do things, and then T one day was just like, yo, let's just get the heat press and let's just start making this stuff ourselves, because this is too expensive for us to just pay somebody to do, you know. So once we did that and we got our costs down for our product and got our process together and everything like that, it just, you know, it started to grow. We started to do more pop-ups, started to get wholesale accounts, and that's where it started. But you know, it all started from this guy here being like, and that's what's good about our combination, is because I'm like a planner. I want to plan everything out and make sure everything is right before I do it or whatever.
Same.
Yeah, and that's not good when it comes to actually
Creativity.
you know, getting, or not even just creativity, but getting the product done. Because me being perfectionist, I'm like, oh, I want to make sure I do this.
Right.
I want to make sure I do
Analysis
that. Oh, like,
paralysis.
let's not do this. T will just be like, oh, let's just post it right now. Let's just post it. You know,
It's like, but it's
So-
not there yet. It's not
yeah,
there
exactly,
yet. Yeah.
exactly.
Bring
You
it
know,
here.
so
But that's the perfect marriage.
yeah. It's a perfect mix of the two, because
He said, no,
you
we're
know,
not married.
yeah,
we're not. No.
It's a perfect mix. A perfect marriage.
Pause.
Yeah.
No.
Pause again, granddad.
But
Pause again, granddad.
But no, I mean that's how it started. you
That's
know.
how Rubens
T-
get started.
T was
So,
just like-
okay, you started from
Sorry.
the $55 sweater to the two of you collabing, and then making someone else make your product for you. Then you said, skip the middleman. We're going to make it ourselves, and you create the designs, print them, and now you're doing pop-ups, and now you're in Foot Locker?
But wait, can we get into that real quick? Because as a graphic designer, I
hit
want
you
you
up.
guys to
I'm gonna
shout
hit you
out.
up.
Hey,
we always need graphic design.
Hit you
but
up.
I feel camera. I feel that graphic designers need to get love.
They do.
And we're gonna give love to your graphic designer because there's always a man behind
There is.
that sits behind
There is.
and says, "Listen, I just want to make sure that y'all
There
shine."
is. There is,
I like
bro.
to say that we sit in the dark so
Call
other
you
people
son
can
'cause
shine.
you shine like
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
And it's real. You know what I mean? But what's unless I don't want to give away y'all secret sauce, can y'all want to shout out your graphic
Oh
designer?
yeah, shout out my nigga Evan, Evan Nixon, aka Mr. Nixon.
Yes.
That's the magic wand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can draw it up as best as I can, and I can give you color references and all that. But
He
Yeah.
molds it and
I'm like,
breathes
okay,
life
I'm
into
about
it.
to pull this trick off, and then he do it, bam.
He's like, you mean?
And then I even be like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
oh,
mean
shit,
this?
You right?
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
he did it. That's crazy.
So shout out to
Shout
our
out my nigga
designers.
Evan. He already know,
Because
Mr.
the
Nixon.
collaboration process is so beautiful. It's one of my favorite things outside of this right here because you get to take somebody's vision and literally like put it to paper, put it to
Quite literally.
screen. Yeah, and
literally.
it's like, it's
Literally.
amazing.
This stuff would not be even possible. This is the idea.
yeah,
TJ Thomas.
this right here,
The
y'all.
wand
This right here.
is Evan. That's all Evan. I can only be like, I want this and I want this that way, and I can draw it up best I can. But I damn sure ain't gonna put it on a t-shirt. He send it back, and the dude is so good. Sometimes I feel like he send the shit back and don't even do nothing to it. And I still be like, nigga, that shit.
You're like,
That's
I
the
don't know
one.
if he touched it, but you put that little.
did that. You did.
Hey,
No.
he
This
put that.
man,
What is
shorty.
it? Salt Bay. He's graphic Bay.
Yes,
Like-
yes. So, truth be told, it's a 50-50 effort because he works better off a reference.
So let's pause right there.
All right, watch this. What the hell was that? Man, you guys couldn't do any better. Tripping, bro. You tripping.
It all looks good to me.
Chris, hit a backsmith or something. What are you doing?
Can you actually do that?
Man, y'all can't do that in real life.
Can you? I can do that.
Oh, we just go skate.
And we are back with Broken Board. And A-Rob, you were just getting into Broken Board's glow up.
Right. Because I found it just amazing how you guys say you started from admiring his shirt that he took, and then the two of you collaborated, and then it built to you guys having pop-ups, and then it built to you guys cutting out the middleman to do it all yourself.
And where are you now?
Now you're in what locations?
Foot Locker and Footaction.
All by yourself. You're not attached to Puma. Like, because how some people say, hey, I got this, I got that. Yes, you made this, but there's a bigger conglomerate that owns this. No. So, again, from start to finish, you guys are sole owners of this brand.
Yeah. And
Wow.
this is actually the first skate apparel brand that's
Yes.
ever been carried
Nice.
In
by
Foot
Athletic
Let's
Shoe
go.
Corporation.
In Foot Locker.
Period.
And y'all black.
And we black.
We black. That's true.
And we black.
That's true. That's true.
As a motherfucker.
Gotcha.
I love it.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty unapologetic. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Yes.
So it's like
Because what are we apologizing for?
nothing. All we doing is creating the shit that they biting and selling. So we might as well give it to them raw. You know.
So
what I
y'all
mean?
kind of doing a Master P move.
Yeah.
Where y'all muscling in the game. Now, your designs that some of us are rocking right now.
Oh yeah.
Some of us.
Yeah.
Some of
All
us
of
are
us.
rocking
All
right
of
now.
All
Y'all
of us.
already
Yeah.
know
All
when
of
it
us.
comes
Down
to
the
the
go.
connoisseur and it
down the
comes to black owned and quality, we
Yeah.
are what?
Yeah.
Proud
Proud
to
pay.
pay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah, man.
Thank you
Shit.
for producing something that we actually want to wear.
That's
Yeah,
tight.
period,
That- you know
yeah.
what? I still can't even grasp that feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
like you can think of something and make something so cool that somebody else is willing to give you some money for it.
Yeah. And you know, black people don't. Only thing black people
I still
will
be
like
looking
happily
for
spend money on
discounts
is
from
food.
the homies. So I still be like, nigga, well, how much can I get it for?
No homeboy hook.
None of that.
You know what a
None of
homeboy
that.
hookup? A homeboy hookup is me saying, "Let me make sure I put money in your pocket."
Boom.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Everybody
Boom.
telling me the
So you
same
could-
thing too. Everybody
Yes.
be like, man, don't charge me this and that. Charge me what they paying in the stores.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what it's about. As long as we stimulate that pot.
Yes, circulate
We gonna
circulate
keep it
that
hot.
dollar for us.
You know
Because
what
the
I'm saying?
reality of it is, and I say this all the time because people are like, I'm very big on buying black owned. Not just any black owned. Quality matters too.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yes,
but the
customer
thing
service.
is, people are like, but it's so expensive, it's so this and that. And then I'm like, but is Nike expensive?
You wouldn't
is
bat an
Polo
eye at
expensive?
you wouldn't
You
bat
ain't
an eye
even
at certain
blinking,
brand.
right?
You wouldn't bat an eye at
Exactly.
certain brands.
And the thing is too,
just for it to be a belt.
you know why it's expensive? It's expensive because I'm still in mom and pop because you haven't helped me get my name out there. You haven't helped me get to the point where I'm in more stores where I can lower my prices. Let me get to Macy's. Let me get to Nordstrom's.
Yeah.
Let me get to Bloomingdale's.
Yeah.
I'll look out for you.
But let's
Yeah.
be fair though. This isn't expensive. No, not to say that
This is very
It's
reasonable.
this
streetwear.
is very reasonable.
Mad
price.
reasonable.
It's
And
streetwear.
mad
Ain't
fly.
no $55, $60 T-shirt. This
Given if our price point was that, it'd be the quality, and you still wouldn't bat an eye. You'd be like, hell yeah, I'm paying $60
Right.
for that.
correct. So
No problem.
these are quality material, quality designs at reasonable prices.
Yeah.
in Foot Locker.
You know what? You know what's funny? So we got into Foot Locker. We was doing the pop-up shops, being ourselves, unapologetic, chicken melon, all kind of shit on everything. Dudes walk up.
Can we get into that?
Yeah.
Like a quick pause because I know that is obviously mad controversial. How did you guys get
Jello
into
pudding pops.
fried chicken, watermelon? Yeah, chicken melon. How did I get into
We're
that?
black. We're black.
Damn it.
Pretty much. You know
We're
what?
black.
I was just kind of fed up at the fact, like, damn, ain't nobody gonna do this. I researched it, look it up, nothing.
Right on.
And I'm like, well, why not? Because it's such a tough. It's just like saying grapes and cantaloupe. Nigga, it's food. Why are you getting so bent out of shape about some food? And it, you know what?
That's a meme.
It don't even be black people. It be other people who ain't black who get bent out of shape about this shit. Oh my God, chicken and watermelon. What is that?
What are you trying to offend Tyrone here?
Nigga, I am Tyrone.
And
Buy
I like
from
it.
Tyrone.
He said, "Buy from Tyrone." Yes, buy from Tyrone.
So you got it
Yeah,
up, right? Where is
It's
the
the
chicken
white-
watermelon?
yeah.
Yeah, it's shit, nigga. Since we love it so much anyway, we might as well eat it together at the same time and name it appropriately.
And you pointed something out, and it's crazy because I've got one of the keychains, but you pointed out something. Every shirt that you guys have
Has a skateboard in it.
finds a way to have the skateboard.
sure.
So whereas to the untrained eye, we
just-
see a bone. We got the
The bone.
Thanks, graphic design.
So
a
see the
skateboard.
vision, see the vision, because they're out here. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And how were you guys able to? I know T has a question.
That's fire. I thought you were talking
fire.
about my shirt. I was like, show my shirt first. Like, okay, I don't eat bacon, but
I eat turkey bacon.
I eat turkey
Eggs
bacon. You don't eat
either.
turkey bacon?
Y'all better
I
than
don't.
Tyrone.
I'm a
what the minister
pescatarian,
said,
so
but-
I don't
okay.
eat. I don't eat eggs. I don't have
Alright,
bacon.
alright,
I
with
don't-
the
But
salmon
but
bacon.
but
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
get
wear
that
it though.
whole-
But I'm gonna wear it. The salmon bacon. Can you? If you make a
No, you
salmon
didn't. Don't
bacon
stop. Don't
shirt-
you-
Hey, that
Let's
sounds
go.
good.
I like
that sounds
food on
good.
shirts.
You
I
know
need
what?
you to say the name correct,
I
though.
wanted to know, especially coming from you, Jeff, from being a person who's an East Coast native and now being on the West Coast and creating, streetwear. And I know that the fashion cultures are so different. How do you balance the two? Whereas you're like, you know what? Everybody gonna wear my shit though.
Right. Well, so to be honest, T be coming up with the designs mostly, and the thing about the East Coast versus West Coast wear, I feel like this we don't even think about it like that. We don't think about like, oh, this is a West Coast design, this is an East Coast design.
If the shit tight,
Our
I'ma
shit is so
buy it.
tight that I'm confident that we could take any of our designs to the East Coast, and I'll be like, everybody would be like, oh, that's that Cali shit, that's that Cali. I want that. They're gonna want it because
Aaron
it's
burnt
the
out.
imported style, you know. So this is definitely more of a California style, I would say, with most of our designs, just because you got the big boy like what you're wearing.
Yes, chef.
That's a Bob's Big Boy thing, you know.
I'm like, you
that's
gotta
a reference
really
to
be
Bob
LA
Big Boy. Yeah,
to
exactly.
know
You're not
what's
gonna
up
know
with
that
it.
if you're
Yeah.
from the East Coast,
Right.
but people will
Shout
still
out
look
to
at that
Downey.
and like the colors and still be like, you know, I'm into that, you know.
Right.
But yeah, you know, it's not really a contrast between the two. You know, we just kind of design based on what we think is dope, and that is what it is.
Yeah.
you know.
And do you
AKA
guys
wear
think
what
about
you like.
incorporating sneaker or sneaker style or colorways into your designs?
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely,
I
yeah.
see the Baskin and Robbins, but you know, I see how a lot of the colorways are starting to go back to, you know, more neon and vibrant colors, or your chicken and watermelon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This, you throw on a pair of red short or even some khaki joints with match with the bone, or some camo. I like the camo cargo joints.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Camo cargo joints. You can do some white shoes.
Move in with some infrareds. You know
what I'm saying?
Right,
the
right.
red hat.
Yeah.
Oh, the white hat with the little red in it.
You gotta coordinate.
I will say that my man's T here is great with the color coordination. You know, he's the one who be like, oh, we should get a yellow shirt and put this color.
You know where
this,
that?
you know,
do you
like-
know where that comes from? I want to wear that shit.
Facts.
Makes sense.
Facts.
Everything that I make, please do not get into it. I would wear all of this shit.
And
Heartbeat.
you.
That's
And
why
you.
it breaks my heart to sell somebody my size. God damn.
Listen.
He
You
said,
know?
but you said sell. So okay, now you ain't give.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
we
no.
support no.
Oh, for
around
sure.
Here.
That's
We
100%.
support around here.
But just to see it go, like, oh god damn, somebody else gonna buy that shit.
As they should.
You know, and it's
But you
not
know
like we
what?
can't make it again.
You know, I
it's a
love
good
it
problem.
though, because even in I love the fact that now, I mean, these aren't African American images on my shirt per se, but even in bringing up, you know, my kids. Well, yeah, your guys. I mean, again, I got big
Man, get to
legs,
your
which I don't need.
We
but
cut you off.
I love the fact that you are giving even upcoming children, you know, people the opportunity to wear something that represents them. I am really big right now on in buying clothes for my daughter. I'm not buying the white Barbie. Cause you rocking her and she doing what for you? Like you where you? You know what I mean?
Misaki got her
So
own Barbie.
even simple things like and I had I had a immediate feeling about the chicken and watermelon shirt, but then I also remembered I watched the documentary about how watermelon and black people how the stereotype came about. And it actually started off because watermelons had to do with, it was one of the fruits that we began mass producing and making money off of, where the other folks weren't making it. So you putting me down for making money? Right. Go on and put me down. Like go on and say what you gotta say. Right. But you know, so right. So you know what? It's things like that it's like, if we reinvest even our minds into us, then you might look at things differently. And I love the fact that you are giving the opportunity for us to say, I'm making a statement in everything about me. So I love that.
Sure.
Yeah, what I just wanted to add to that is that, you know, we do this independently. You know, I see a lot of people, they be like, oh, I wish they would make this for me to buy. I wish that they would, or like, you know, when the Black Panther movie came out, you know, everybody's all excited about, oh, black representation in the Marvel films. Why don't we come together as black people and make our own movies? Like, why don't we make our own products? Why are we worried about the higher ups, or why am I even calling them higher ups? Why are we worried about people who are making movies and such to make stuff about us? Right. We need to make our own stuff. We need to be doing our own stuff. We need to have our own
Master
products.
P, you know, like because
exactly. Yeah.
I watch a lot of Master P videos.
Okay.
I sell shit out of my trunk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't got no product, you ain't got nothing to represent yourself.
Right,
So
right.
you
You're gonna be
pulling up
forgotten.
like, I got the hookup.
Right, right.
I don't even pull up like I got the hook. I'll pull up and he'd be like, what kind of shirt you got? Well, now I got the hookup.
Right, right.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay.
You know, because I didn't initially make this for you. Nothing against anybody wearing the shit.
Right. Nah, but
I
real.
made this because I want to wear it. I
Right.
could be in the same room with you. You pull up in a Bentley and your outfit costs $10,000.
Right, right.
And I pull up in the Chevy and my outfit costs 62. But I'm standing next to you.
Nice.
So
Exactly.
now, were you guys inspired
Proudly.
by other business?
I was
Other businesses or other business graphic brands?
Fuck yeah. What?
Like,
Are you kidding?
Like, I mean, because you're merging our culture with skater, I know there are other brands, you know.
I saw Rick Ross doing some shit with Stevie Williams.
Right, right.
Who wearing DGK.
Yeah, yeah.
Wearing all kind of, I love wearing all that.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when I started to see it start to merge and start to get bigger than
Another black skater that matters. Do you research?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I started to see that, and then I started to see the skate videos with the hip hop in the music,
Right.
And you know, while
Right.
you know, you put the song on the video, now
Yeah.
everything going to the beat is popping, but it's like I think I'm big me. Oh,
Yeah,
you landing
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I'm like, damn, this shit is tight. So it give you a whole new thing. Like, damn, this is actually not to capitalize on it, but damn, bro, let me make my stamp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be gone tomorrow. Well, what they gonna say about me? What they gonna say about him?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like that. My daughter know how to say broken board.
As she should, because
Nice.
you know,
You
that's
know?
your legacy.
Yeah,
She
I
look
was-
at that, and my bad. It's not even like, oh, we want to do it black. We want to do it black. I just be like, oh, let's do this and that. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make them black. Let's give them a gold tooth and some bracelets.
Right.
That's what the fuck we are.
Right.
Okay.
So why hide it?
Let's go.
We move the needle. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, we said the cool. We are the cool.
We the
Move
cool.
The needle are the needle.
We are
the record that plays.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So
100%.
when you got buyers coming from Foot Locker, their job is to go and see what culture, what's new out there, what's hot, what's popping. That's their job.
And
Let's
that
go
is
to-
most
let's go to
definitely
these-
broken board.
Let's go to these pop-up shops in the hood.
Right.
See what they got.
Because
Right?
whatever they're doing today is gonna be
Hot tomorrow.
on Melrose
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Fuck it.
And-
Whatever
and-
they do
and
today,
Foot-
still gonna be hot today.
Foot Locker met us at the hoodest
It was
pop-up
vibes of
we've
LA.
been to, period. you
Yeah.
know? Like,
He came, and then this was the irony about it. He came up. I've got years of retail. I know how to fold shit, display it, merchandise, all that, right? He came up. Jeff and my wife was over there. I come up. I'm skateboarding. I just hit the blunt. had
inside
the
the venue, mind you. He's skating inside of a
inside the venue.
event.
I just organically skated up. What's up with y'all? She just approached him like I would approach anybody else. Oh hey, what's up? Do you guys do wholesale? He started talking the talk. I just look like this, so I start talking it back. Oh yeah, whatever. Drop days, turnaround times, whatever. He's like, oh shit. So it's like, I'm like, y'all got a boutique? I'm kind of lit, Y'all got a boutique somewhere? I'm like, no, we're with Foot Locker. I'm like,
Well, look at God. Won't he will?
excuse me. Yeah.
Wow.
So we get to talking, exchange cards and info. They walk away. They look back. My wife said, they're looking back. They look back like, those were our niggas right there. That's them. So look, mind you, months go by, nothing happened, right? We get a couple niggas selling us some dreams. Oh, we want to buy a bunch of tickets from you, whatever, and that didn't happen. I tell Jeff the day before, it'd be tight if them niggas from Foot Locker hit us up. It'd be tight. I'm on the phone with them. I'm depressed. I'm like, fuck, we're still at square one, But we at square two because we got a heat press now, so we able to produce everything. But I'm like, look, it'd be tight if them niggas hit us up. They hit us up the next day.
But real life,
Won't he do it?
When I tell you that you are like helping somebody right now,
Yeah.
because somebody's getting a card and they have the next big idea, but because they got the card and then they didn't get the call,
Yeah.
they're like, damn, it didn't happen.
Or they stress because they waiting on the card like y'all were at step 2. Like
Yeah.
you guys work your own distribution, design. You guys work your own in-house. And then someone said, all right, we're going to partner with y'all. We're not going to, we're going to merge with y'all. So
And there was definitely some stems that enhanced that. The retail experience, the folding.
So you got to do your work. You can't just have a dream and not put like feet to calf.
Oh, you can.
Absolutely.
You can go and make a half purple, half yellow sweater. But how many times can you make that in 2 weeks?
Exactly.
What are
That's
you trying
the
to
thing.
do with
Like,
this?
yeah, you have to actually make it into a business. You have to make your process, and not only that, you know, if you have business aspirations, you can't go into it expecting to live off of it. You know, like this is something that, you know, just to be transparent with you guys,
Can't put your eggs
we
out
ain't
there.
we ain't live off this yet. You know, we just started seeing bread off of this.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You're in Foot Locker and Foot Action, so again, like these nuggets are so important.
Oh yeah. That definitely
yeah.
beefs up the portfolio. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know if y'all ever seen Shark Tank or whatever, but you know, y'all know when the businesses be like, yeah, we've made $150,000 in product, but we haven't made any money, or you know, $150,000 in sales, but we haven't any money in it yet. You know, that's us. You know, like
you know what I'm saying?
That's because we make money, you know, but we have to put it back into getting machinery, all types of shit, you know, and we're like literally just about to start seeing a profit. But that's something that I wanna give to people that's listening is that. You like if you have a business idea, it takes time. Don't think that you're just gonna live off of it, you know.
But you
have
also gotta develop
keep going,
skills.
you know. And
develop
along the
skills.
way we've developed skills. You know, we're gonna be producing for other brands now. You know, because we know how to make our own products. You know, so why not do it for others? You know, so things like that. You know, this business is never gonna be quick.
Employ our people, employ our family. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
I thoroughly believe investing in yourself is the best investment you can ever make.
And the people around you.
But
you
you
know,
don't invest in a nigga who don't even care.
Right.
He will openly go on there and be like, I don't want niggas wearing my shit. Why don't
Because
you niggas stop?
He literally did. Who's he? Look it up.
Come
Where's
on,
my
come
camera?
It's a
on.
couple
Like,
of
don't
them.
do it.
There's a
Don't
couple
do
of them.
Look it up.
We don't get into that. It's a couple of them, though. But it's like,
so we can't say his bitch ass.
no.
TH.
Whatever. We know. You
Right.
know what's understood don't even really have to be explained.
But you know, since we're talking about bullshit that came out by people like Eddie Bauer, I said it. Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah, fuck
I
you,
said
Tommy.
it.
Bitch.
No, you know what's sad is that we made it cool again.
Hey,
Because
really?
You know what? I
we
will
didn't-
say
we didn't
I
start-
definitely feel that. My mom, we were it as kids, and then when she
Religiously,
heard, I mean,
yeah.
Tommy Hill,
Bruh,
all
yeah.
kinds-
To the
she
socks,
heard
like
it,
they say.
and you.
I remember.
She was like,
I remember.
oh no, that's
Right.
what we don't do.
Exactly.
Because I
don't
came
care
over to the house with one of them
hot
on
it
and the
makes you
shoes.
look how in style it is. If there is anything that disrespect, like no, that's what we
But
won't do.
also, why are you
So-
doing that
Right.
when we are out here?
Again, because we
But-
made
and
Tommy
now-
cool
yeah,
again.
because now it's cool
Ralph Lauren, too.
to have
Yes.
no,
Ralph,
no
Ralph, you a bitch.
But we need to bring
Come see me.
cross colors. You know,
They're
back.
never gonna
Wait a
sponsor
minute,
us
wait a
anyway.
minute.
Cross
I just
colors,
got a
Call Canai,
cross
we need to
colors
bring them
hat and
back.
t-shirt last week. I love
that
cross
came
colors.
Cross Colors is actually sold in Zoomies. Zoomies is actually the #1 action sports retailer in the world,
I did not know that.
surpassing
do.
Borders, surpassing any other skate snowboard retailer ever.
We need to bring cross colors back.
Cross
Hey,
Colors.
We
is
need to bring
in-
Carl
They've been
Kanai
doing
back.
some Tupac stuff. That's
What?
Yeah, I have a Tupac
I
shirt.
have it.
Yeah,
Cross
yeah.
Colors is in Zoomies.
We talked about clothes being laid out on the first on the bed before school. I remember my first day of school outfit with the cross colors backpacking outfit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Thank
had
you,
the
Mama.
overalls.
Thank you, Mama.
I used to.
Oh, I had
my
the
uncle went
overalls.
to
I thought I was
school. used to
immature.
jump up and down on the bed with
Oh,
his
yeah.
jeans on and watch Chris Cross video.
Yep.
I got my ass whooped.
No,
couple times.
don't y'all bring it up.
But
Don't
y'all
y'all
start
do
talking
it. Don't
about
y'all do it.
2002 being in the 12th grade and stuff. I mean,
Don't
being
y'all
in the
do it.
9th
Don't y'all
grade
do
and
it.
stuff, and I was like, all right, I'm not gonna say I was already grown by then, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, listen.
I was still cool.
Listen,
Like,
y'all
Nope.
just
Nope.
y'all just got me into mad memories. I'm
Nope.
not gonna put you out there. I'm not gonna put that picture up in post production. Cam
Don't you-
remind me to
I
put
mean,
that picture up in
BTS.
post
Don't you
production.
do it. Don't you do it.
Hey, Rob, make it jump.
Oh,
Lord
man.
Jesus,
I
no.
didn't see
But
that.
everybody had it.
that
Didn't see
is that is some of these memories, some of these times that we love most. We have created our own damn they got me's, but here on the ConnoiShoer, we like to keep it with the kicks. So
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna do it.
can we
I'm
do
gonna do
it?
it. I'm gonna do it.
Listen,
I'm gonna do it.
that was that booty right there.
it.
Look at the booty. You're on my way.
Yeah, I did that.
Pooh right
You
here.
did that.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah,
He look like one of the. He look like Chris.
So I mean, he looks pretty
Chris
darn
or Cross,
adorable,
one of the
so
niggas.
we're not gonna
Did
call
that,
this
yeah.
a damn they got me. But
They got him.
sometimes,
They got him.
but
That stayed on the mantle.
sometimes we have experiences where we either worked ourselves up or we just got worked. And here on the ConnoiShoer, we call it damn.
They got me.
They got me.
So have you guys in the crew, in the sound and stage crew, everybody, me and you, your girl,
And your mama too.
have you had a damn they got me? Or maybe you heard a story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff is like,
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a situation where I was in a damn they got me situation. Basically,
that's that boarding school talk.
This
right
was
there. Go
this
ahead.
was when I first started getting into sneakers. You know, I was in my first summer job or whatever. I was having my own little bread. You know, because my mom used to get my stuff for me. I'm not gonna lie, I was a fly nigga. My mom would just buy it for me, and everybody would be like, "Oh, this nigga got this." And I'm just like, yeah. You know, my mom would get it for me or whatever. But then I started working in the summer times, and my cousin Ty used to have this sneaker spot or whatever, you know, these African niggas. And, you know.
We're not saying that they get you. I'm just saying I see the correlation.
I heard it in his voice. This
Yeah.
story
Hey,
goes
he's
downhill
African, nigga.
from here.
Fuck him, basically. So
saying
we
they
go.
get
So
you.
my cousin's like, oh, yo, I know where to get the J's for like $60, $60 each. You know, I'm 15 years old. You know, because y'all probably hear this now and be like, what is this nigga doing? You know, but I'm 15. I'm like $60.
I got
We
$60.
out. Where the store at? Where the store at? You know. So we went. I bought like 4 pairs of shoes. I bought 2 pairs of Air Max 95s.
Okay.
I bought Jordan 5s. And I bought some Jordan 2s as well. You know, like I balled out. You know, I get on the block. I got mad pairs of sneakers. You know what I'm saying? You know, I rock the Jordan 5s. The Jordan 5s, just so you know, are yellow and blue. So I don't know if you know about the Laney Jordan 5s.
Yes.
But
love 'em.
these were Laney Jordan 5s, right?
They were Laney.
So I rocked them
Jordan was
all.
like-
Yeah, I rocked them all summer or whatever. I rocked them all summer. Then I went back to boarding school with them. Now my school it's called Church Farm CFS, the school at Church Farm.
Shout out.
We were very critical about everything. You know, like if a new Lil Wayne song came out, niggas was trying to figure out who was the first person to hear it. Like, and if I be like, yo, you got the new Lil Wayne song? Niggas is like, yeah, but don't give it to Rodney. Don't give it to Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Don't give it to
He
him
a snitch.
Yeah, or he just, you don't
Nigga
want
wouldn't
Johnny
let me
to be
get his
like,
notes.
oh, nigga, I heard that song before you. You know, so that's how crazy
hype
it was
beast.
at my school. So everybody's watching your shoes or whatever. I wear my Laney Jordan 5s, you know. Which I didn't even know they were Laney Jordan 5s. I didn't know they were super, you know, exclusives or whatever. You know, I just put them on, you know. Yeah. So I have them for $60, you know. So I'm like, you know, I'm wearing my shoes or whatever, waiting for niggas to be like, yo, that's all right, you know. And this white kid named Gage.
He was ready. He was
Yeah. He looking from the corner like,
Before you
yo.
even finish, shout out to Gage for being a real one. Thank you, Gage,
He said, I'm
for
ooh.
setting my boy
keep it
Jeff
funky with
on
you.
the
No,
right track.
Gage was Gage
So-
had hate in his heart because
Nah,
you
fuck Gage.
probably stole his old lady. That's what
yo,
I said.
Gage, fuck you.
Gage
Fuck
had
you,
hate in his
Gage.
heart because
You know?
you stole you hated on him and you made him look like a sucker. So he said, "Ooh, it's on."
He could have pulled me to the
wait,
side, you
I
know.
was gonna
He
ask.
could have
I
pulled
was
me
like,
to
wait,
the
did he
side,
put you
you
to
know.
the side?
No, he
No,
was
he
like,
had hate in his heart.
he was like, yo, where'd you get those? Where did you get those? You know, waiting for my answer. I was like,
In the lunchroom.
I got him.
You
at the-
can't handle the truth.
I got him at the spot. The spot in the Bronx. He's like, oh, those are Laney Jordan 5s. Those are like $500. Those are like 10,000 of those. This, that, and that. I'm like,
bitch, you don't know my life.
yeah. I'm like, nigga, you don't know my life, you know. So I get back to my room. I'm all flustered, like, fuck, you know. So then, because I defended myself, thinking it was right, you know, thinking I'm thinking I'm right. You know, I'm like, man, my African really did me this way. You know, this nigga got me out here wearing fake shoes. So I'm looking it up like, oh my god.
Wait, now
This is
once,
really worth like $500, man.
once you looked it up, like picture for picture,
Yeah, the Michelle.
because
joint.
obviously, because obviously you got youth on your side. Because I couldn't do side comparisons when I was in high school.
Man.
But like once you looked it up, was
Did
it
you-
obvious?
yeah, like
that
like,
you got?
Did the tunnel vision
No,
start?
yo,
Like,
to be honest,
Jordan on
y'all,
that shoe, the free
no.
throw.
No, wherever my African was getting these shoes from, these are some great shoes. Like,
Okay.
the only reason why, look, and I was into this type of stuff. You know, like I was reading the blogs every morning, all of that. Like
Sneaker freaker, like crazy.
yes, highs nobody, whatever. I don't even know how to say that, but yeah, but I know what it is.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
reading that every morning, every single post that they put. You know, until I get to the one that I saw the day before. And yeah, them shits look good. They looked good. You know, I wish I had them so I could show y'all.
Nah,
But
the
they've
African
been long
gave you, like,
gone.
he laced you for the 60.
You know what?
But then he stepped on it.
Yeah.
But he
stepped on it, exactly.
He
Yeah,
stepped
yeah,
on
he
it,
stepped
but
on
he
it. Yeah,
laced you for the
yeah.
60.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
Jeff, keep it a buck. Did those lanies ever go back on your feet after
Never.
that day?
Never.
Who did it?
I'm still waiting to
Nah,
find
and
out.
I never went to that nigga, and I never went back to that store. None of that.
Nah,
you know?
I mean, you can't.
I
The
can't
spot.
Get, no,
can't go
hell
back
no.
to that.
Shout out to the spot
Either-
in Brooklyn.
either
Shout
were
out
the
to the
shoes
spot in the Bronx.
I never wore the
The
other
spot.
shoes that I got from there either. You
Hey,
know, 'cause
He had them pristine ready with the wrapper
Bro,
still.
come on,
Ooh,
man.
you got the,
Yeah.
oh, I
And
got
the
these
store
Air
where
Maxes.
somebody stooped, he run the doorbell. Somebody collected the 60,
Yeah.
closed the door, and came back with his shoes
You know
in
what?
hand.
I ain't never got like that. I ain't never.
What's the password?
I'm a sneakerhead. Don't get it twisted, but I ain't the dude that's gonna meet you at the crate barrel at 9:50. Like, nigga, how much? And then be comparing them, stopping the traffic from coming. I ain't never got like that, but I did buy some fake gold one time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no sneakers. It was some fake gold. But
Hey,
he,
that's a LA. That's
But
a
wait,
LA learning
did you buy it for you
experience.
or did you buy it for someone else?
I bought it for me, but he got me. You feel me? Because he was talking the talk, and I'm like, oh, this dude know what he talking about. But then the way he drove off, I'm like, Yeah. But my dude was closed. He was closed that day.
Spidey senses started to blip, blip.
So I took it back to him. I'm like, what is this? He like, bro, he got you.
He said, that's
Let
I
me
should have
ask
shot
you.
him.
What did he get you for?
Nigga.
How much that's copper?
He got me for a couple. He got me for like $400.
oh
Let me
my
ask
god!
you, TJ, though. Have you ever gotten shoes from? I don't go, so I don't know all the different names of the Slauson Super Mall
Oh, man,
and
you ain't gonna
the
catch me in
Dominguez
there.
Disney, or what's the
Oh,
market?
when
the
Compton existed, when the
Mexico
Compton swap
Plaza
You
and
can't
the
look.
Bottom level.
You
I
can't
was
get
at the
none
bottom
from
level.
the Slauson. You can't get none from the Inglewood swap meet.
I'm
You can't-
about to say
You can't get none from the Sunny swap meet.
Okay,
You
okay,
can't
I
get
don't
none from
even-
downtown Santee Alley.
you
None of
name
that.
it. Places I ain't never.
Dada's at the
I'm
bottom
about
level.
to say,
Get your
just
Look, you want to be cheap and get your shoes? Go to the outlet.
heads
Go
up.
to the Vans
Everybody
outlet.
I'll go there,
that's been
too.
going
Get you some two
there
for the 80.
saying,
I do
I
that.
got
Oh,
it.
mama.
You got
Hey,
got.
the Chucks is probably the only thing you can buy from the swap meet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Okay?
that's top.
That's
Like Chucks and Air Force Ones. That's it.
I just wanted to address from an LA to
Yeah.
LA mofo.
Oh, yeah.
When you say, man, got this new blah blah blah, went to the Slauson.
Nah,
say
man.
I got at the Slauson.
Nah,
That's
man.
like you happy.
The only authentic thing they had is the hats.
Yeah, probably, and that's because it's just gangbang city. So they got to make sure everyone represents correctly. These are the real ones. Don't worry. But I ain't taking that from the Sloss swap meet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Slauson is an LA
it's the
staple.
Slauson raised
I
niggas.
love,
Yeah, you know what I'm
I love.
even though it's like 8 different hoods
Yeah.
that's around there and shit, it's
I
cool.
don't understand how you always say that, and I'm like,
No,
how did you
but
go there?
Again,
Slauson swap meet
I
is
went
it's like-
twice. I went to Dorsey,
Yeah.
so my
You meet all
experience
the
was a
pretty
little
girls at
different.
Slauson.
But you know what? You know what? We talked about that, and if we're gonna talk about, got me's, we also got to talk about just
Some dope
shit that
shit,
came
huh?
out that not dope shit
But
that was
dope shit.
you on dope.
Oh,
AKA,
yeah.
Smoking that.
I'm gonna put this out there.
Smoking that
Look. I ain't got nothing against everybody selling their thing, doing their thing, all the whatever. But the Balenciagas, not the ones that look like the socks, the other ones that look like just
the ones that look like the Pumas that are $75.
No, I'm talking like they look like the old man shoe. I don't know.
They look like
the old man shoes.
They look like the nursing home sneakers.
You already know,
Yeah.
This nigga got 2 weeks to live.
If this is your first time joining in, catch up.
We might pull this nigga plug.
We're on canceled cops.
Shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like people be buying them type of shoes because they popular, but they don't even be their size.
They don't even be caring to even
like clean them. They just be like, is that the color?
They don't even like them.
They don't even
like them.
I have wondered that. Like, did you see they didn't actually like it, or did you just say,
or did you say, oh, he's wearing that?
That's
what it is.
Couldn't have liked
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I have zero respect for that bullshit.
Yeah, no.
Because folks be sprinkling sugar on doo-doo and calling it chocolate.
Another thing is the Crocs.
Hey, literally, I was just thinking it in my head, and I was like, they gonna slay me, but it's not even that they ain't cool. They just too overhyped.
Or if you out the house on your day off and you a male, fully grown, you got hair on your legs and all that.
You need to be in corduroy house shoes anyway.
Them the only females, and if you at the house chilling and you
they're
got
house shoes. I have a pair of Crocs, and I wear them here while I'm setting up. And at home,
they comfortable, all that, but come on, bro, you can't be waiting in line.
But are they comfortable?
I don't even know.
They don't feel comfortable.
They are.
You know what's crazy though? I was out one day and I caught her. I said, "Yo, I have on a full Jordan fit." And I'm not crazy. I'm not a Jordan fanatic, like at all. But I remember this. I got on the Jordan fit and this and that, and I was like, and I ain't gonna lie, I left the house, man. I'm finna get fly and go to the mall because I'm mad. And
Niggas.
I'm there. Yeah, I do.
Niggas.
And I'm there. And I got a guy in front of me who has on like black, little, not dingy, but they ain't new. They might have been new. He might have bought them like that because that shit is that's what's in. But he got on black, dingy sweats, little throw on t-shirt and Crocs. But he had the little gems in them already. I said, what's crazy? Yeah.
Stop him and where's your pride, baby?
No, this is what dawned on me though. I got on literally like the shoe. I had on the top threes, the Jordan 1 top threes. I'm like, I literally have on
fresh
like
to death,
and I got them off GOAT. So I got on like $400, $500 tennis shoes, $200 Jordan sweatsuit.
That's how much.
I said he has on $60 Crocs and possibly, now again, it's depending on what he had on. He either has on $10 Hanes or he has on $70 name brand sweats. And somebody gonna look at him in them Crocs and be like, oh, he's shitting on that outfit. And I'm like, wow. That's where
because they're not looking at the sweats, they're looking at the sweats.
We're going as a fashion wave. And
that comes 360 to what I said about the dude with the $10,000 Gucci fit on.
Yeah. You pulling up in the Chevy.
I'm right next to him.
Hey, you know what?
Where you get that shirt from with the little nigga with the beanie on?
Yeah, because it's
but
fly.
I'm glowed up, boom, boom,
because
bam,
it's fly.
Bam, you know what I'm saying? But where you get that from?
You know what?
I'm willing to pay $500 for that shirt because that's how much I paid for this shit. For some guy I don't know. I ain't gonna never meet him.
For sure.
But where you get that from?
Which leads me to bump him at the mall and Balenciaga Bay, who bought them just because it was on Hypebeast last week. What y'all got popping that we can check out coming soon? Yeah,
I ain't no Hypebeast. I ain't finna make up. I ain't about to set no tent up outside of no establishment or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to walk in there, get my shoes, pay for them, and leave.
But no, what y'all got coming that when we go to the Foot Locker, we like, I want that. In my size. Get to me.
These designs aren't necessarily, but the design that Jeff is wearing is called "It's a Jungle Out Here." If you can stand up and display that, like we on The Price is Right.
Jeff
is wearing.
And please tell me the backstory behind it.
You know what? This one I had nothing to do with that. That was all Evan, the graphic designer.
Mr. Nixon.
Again, shout out to Mr. Nixon.
Shout out Evan.
This
He
is
just
me, by the way.
yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
giraffe. He just
Not,
kind of
but JEFF.
Not Geoffrey.
Free.
Jeffrey, the real Jeffrey.
Usually everything that you
fake
guys
Jeffrey.
are wearing, it has some type of influence. But he just got in his bag, and he knew that we had the second deal coming, and he came and he sent me some shit. And I was like, damn, that's tight. And when y'all see the rest of it, by the way, it's dropping on July 29th. We went from 5 store locations to 25 store locations.
Nice.
Say it one more time.
I don't think that hurt you in the
Let's
back.
go.
We started off with 5 locations.
No. You started off with a
You started off at
$55
the
Gordon
mall.
car trailer,
Right.
and now you at
You started
Yeah.
off at the mall, but now y'all in the mall though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Come
Yeah.
on.
you started at the kiosk,
Yeah.
and now you're in front of the kiosk when he's trying to slang his t-shirts.
Right.
Your stuff is in the Foot Locker and the Foot Action.
Right.
How
Yeah.
many?
We started at 5. We were at Melrose, Hollywood, Hawthorne, Inglewood, and Compton.
Like
See,
that
he
ain't
says
nothing,
Hawthorne the
though.
way I say
Right.
Hawthorne. Thank you.
Yeah,
LA
it's
niggas.
either Hawthorne or Hawthorne.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, you already know.
They're proud of it.
But it sold really good. We had really good feedback, good promo and stuff. So it expanded to over triple the amount of stores, triple the amount of units.
In how much time?
When was the first one? March 25th.
So everyone
called
that is
hustle.
saying that the pandemic
That's called hustle.
is gonna stop you, just understand that these men were able to do this in the pandemic,
The pandemic absolutely affected everyone.
and
But what?
it reveals you.
Good or bad?
It
Grind.
reveals you.
Good or bad, for sure.
Exactly.
It was a time where people just discovered skills that they didn't know they had. And it was like, oh,
Yeah.
shit. And it was really a time for entrepreneurship to really take its forefront in the black community. Again.
Yeah.
Again.
You know what I'm saying?
Again.
Yeah.
Again. And a lot of people are starting to realize, well, you do the math. A $20 an hour job is great, right? To the eyes of the consumer. But when you come to distributor, you can dictate what the consumer consumes.
Right.
So rich people don't get rich from making other people poor. They just make you a better buyer. They make
Right.
you a better consumer. So how do you become, remember the scene in Baby Boy?
Guns and butter.
Guns and butter, buyers and sellers. Which one are you?
Right.
So it's like, okay, well, if we're in this, we're not in this just to be at the slots and swap meet. Nothing taken from the slot. We're not in
Nothing
this
wrong
just
with
to
that.
stay
Right.
local.
Your goal was to go.
I'm like, fuck it.
beyond.
We in this, so I'm gonna have to hire an accountant
Nice.
to manage
And a
these
lawyer.
wholesales and these lawyers.
Nice.
Right.
And we in this to employ our other people and teach skills.
Because we learn from those whose shoulders we stood on. Because they got, like, at one point, the Slauson, at one point being the biggest name in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But then we found out that we already knew that we had the treasure there, but we knew that if we dug deeper, there was more to be found in that we could spread it around. And here we are. You know what I mean? Like,
And that's why I think that's why Nip was so important.
I was
Rest
just
in
thinking
peace.
about him.
That's exactly. You can't front that type of shit. That's why he was so important,
And we let them take him from us.
Yeah, it's
We
not
let it
like
happen.
it. I feel like, in that sense, it's like, damn, bro. Either how do you react? It's not what happens. It's what happens after. How do you handle that? So that just birthed a whole gang of Nipsey Hustles. There's people out here grinding heavy right now that I don't necessarily agree with what they make. I'll sit there and talk shit about it all the time. That shit trash. But you can't knock the hustle.
yeah.
That's just not your product.
You can't knock the hustle.
Yeah. This
You
is
feel
not,
me?
Yeah.
You can't knock the drive and the integrity and the belief that this man has in himself. Because if he don't believe it, I'm not gonna believe it for him.
You're not gonna buy it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are you tight?
Yeah.
Why are you the way you are?
Yeah.
If not, if you don't love yourself, I'm gonna get on
Why
to
should
the
I
next
invest
person.
in you? Yeah.
I want a motherfucker that's like, oh my God, I can just hug myself all day. It smells so good.
Hey, if
Who
you guys,
are you? Why are you?
if you guys haven't caught on yet, what you're experiencing is a masterclass on the hustle to the way up to the hustle.
Yes.
Yeah, we need
These
to talk about shoes the way we need
like
to
I'm
talk
like,
about
listen, like we're a sneaker
spirit
show,
moved.
but at the end of the day, like I said, we're from soul to soul.
So,
Yes,
so.
the spirit
And
moved the soul.
what I love about this platform, what I love about our guests, what I love about y'all is y'all took your soul, took one idea, took one, this gonna kill him when I decide to put on it, and here you have a legacy. That's only beginning.
And as we close out, since you talk about your legacy and your soul, go on, bear your soul while we say see you later to the folks. Bear your soul out on the table,
like I
and
said-
and no words need to be said. If you know what it is, you know what it is.
Like I said, I don't really I ain't the waiting in line type dude, but I will buy some shoes if I think they tight. These I think I won twice. Once it was probably on New Year's. This is the NIKKI Smith Black Skateboarder, sponsored by Adidas, and fucking awesome. This is the suede and inside. I really like it because it has
Those are
the
fly.
leopard
Yeah,
on
they
the
are.
back, and then it's got the inside
Leopard.
with the illegal leopard.
And clearly they're worn. Again, I feel like I
Yeah.
end up saying that at some point in every episode. Wear your shoes.
Oh, for sure. What the fuck? You got 2 feet, nigga? You, huh? Well, yeah, they worn. Yeah, I might have kickflipped in them. What's it for? You know, but that's like when I think about my cool shoes. That's like one of them. You know what I mean? Because it's green. You know. Another green shoe. This is probably one of my favorites. This is the Nike
Ooh, yeah.
SB GT Low.
Yeah.
Very good insole for impact. You know, they came with the white strings in them, and I'm like, it's a green shoe. You might as well just keep it green.
Yeah.
Do the whole fit.
Pops off on that white
For
tongue
sure.
too.
But in the white tongue with the yellow, you know, I like that.
Back
Yeah.
in the days, these were fat laces.
Yeah, them would have got you in trouble. Them
Back
would have
in-
got you.
back-
Them would have got you in trouble. Yeah, I'm up my bad. I'm a fan of Blazers, so I'm actually wearing.
Love
a pair
them
of
too.
these Blazers.
Love them too.
And I have these too. My bad.
Those
I
are
would have hit
clean.
them with a Clorox wipe. Or something.
Yo, I got some dirty
Yeah.
Travis Scotts on display.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you know,
it's just
I
like
think it
that.
adds a little bit of flavor
Yeah,
to
adds
it.
a character- adds character
some
to it.
product
Yeah.
from some
Yeah.
homies. We got some product from some homies.
Shout out to Kicks Be Clean, the
that know
bros.
how to-
They'll
know
get
how
you
to-
right.
Know how to get
Yeah.
you right.
So those, that's like, man, I can wear that casually. go
Tried
out,
and true, man.
Skate in.
Tried and true.
You know, I love that shit. And this is, you know, all the sneakerheads. I know y'all be on the Nike by you to design your own shoe.
I got so many. I love it.
Yeah. So I designed some Blazers. These are the 77 edition Blazers.
Oh, let me see what you got.
I call them the mystery machines.
Okay.
Because
Come on,
it's
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, you feel me?
Oh, them
that's
souls. Them souls. Let them see.
So,
A-Rob,
yeah.
let them see.
So, and then, you know, the mystery machine is like purple. And it got a
Yeah.
little green
Now that's
in it.
fire. That is.
And yeah, that's
fire.
actually my favorite pair of shoes. And ironically, I don't like how they look on me.
That's
Yeah.
some recent ones, right? That dropped. Or
Um,
I know that they just dropped that pattern again recently in terms of that like quilted feel.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
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 That's new. I think I jumped on that the night. I think it was like 2 a.m. I really jumped on that. And then I was like, oh, I wanted to make some red ones with the yellow and call them the Wendy's. You know, shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, these are my mystery machines. They skate all right. You know, I like them. Couple little rocks and some gum in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is the shoe I would show people. Just because I made it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
It hits different. It hits different. Yeah. It's the same thing as designing a shirt, especially when you love sneakers.
For sure.
Like, Tiff actually customizes because she's an artist, so she'll sit and draw out and paint out on sneakers, and I'm like, man,
Wow.
I wish like I have to Nike ID it or tell her my ideas, but she can sit and look at a sneaker and go bet and then just get to work,
So,
and that's
Tiff,
crazy.
That's more than what Nike ID can do. Anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're looking to do 2 collaborations, one with Vans and one with Puma. If we can get the checkered thing cleared with the Bob's Big Boy, we can do a Vans collab with the orange and do a diner shoot, all that. So we are looking for like shoe designers in a sense.
Well, look at God.
Keep it funky. It's getting real. Like we got a budget for $3,000 to shoot a whole curation of our new shit that's coming tomorrow.
Dope, man.
So I'll be shooting the curation tomorrow. Jeff will be doing the pop-up shop at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Working.
Yeah, man. We just shipped out like 100 boxes today for Foot Locker, and it's really been like kind of a 30-day run, So July 29th, it's going to hit the stores. We're going to make the curation for it tomorrow. So the shit that you guys will see on the sponsored page, that's literally what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Hey,
so when it comes up on you, you're like, oh, shit, that's T.
Yeah,
This was literally the day after we saw this nigga. So I'm going to go home, do everything I got to do, smoke me a little weed and shit, hit the sack.
Get a little inspiration, Yeah,
get back, make sure everybody right, set up, and go do that while they handle that, because that's the idea.
Right.
I see these food trucks and the trap kitchen, and the niggas ain't in them trucks.
Hey, they're not, though. They're not, because they're past that. Because now it's a business where you're up there.
So
you're
now
on
you
CEO
gotta walk
status.
around on the phone, make all these connections, have your little cousin, and have him run the job real quick. 6 hours, whatever, pay him cash the day. Think about it. If you can hire somebody and pay him cash that day, you mean to tell me I could work for you and get paid today instead of waiting 14 days?
Right.
Nigga, run it.
On time.
In my household, I teach. Find you a career, but have your goals set on entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
Find a career that you can get into, but don't stop there. If you don't have a goal of entrepreneurship, you haven't hit your peak yet. You haven't hit your 100%. End. So that's
I mean, and I definitely wanted to include, when it comes to having a business, it's not all about, when you start a business, it's not about getting rich or enriching yourself. When when we talk about hiring employees and putting money in our graphic designer's pocket, like that's something that your business will be able to do for the people around you if you make that happen, or you scale your business properly. So something for business owners to think about is, if you're not making any money at the end of the month or whatever, but you employed 5 of your friends, employed 5 people around you. That's because right now we're like, last month we paid how many of our people? Like six people, and that's better than zero.
As a small brand, with what you guys have already done, and the fact that even on that level you're already in the giving back, like I feel like I would love for you guys to come back even a year from now and give us where we are now.
Crazy.
Because I already know. That's what I'm saying, because I already know. And that's why I keep saying, for people who watch for people who watch this podcast, this is a long episode for us, but we can't cut short greatness in the makings. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to watch this video later and be like, damn, and they ain't even know yet.
Right.
And that's
they just
crazy.
Need to hear a word, or they just need to feel that tap them on their shoulder to get theirself in gear.
But I'm talking about them.
That too.
Yeah,
Oh, no, man. Shoot. Again, $55 to 5 stores, and now 25 stores.
29.
29 stores.
It's 18 plus 5. 18 plus 7, excuse me. So 18 Foot Locker.
So 25.
Yeah, okay.
Footactions and online globally.
And online. And online.
I don't know Common Core.
I'm not good at math. I appreciate the total.
I'm projecting even more.
Absolutely.
So it's like you did that, and by staying dedicated, staying focused, staying loyal to each other, look where you guys are at now. So 365 days. I think next year's leap year. I think next year's leap year.
I don't know. I will say this, bro. It's not easy.
Yeah.
We're not talking about easy.
Everybody's not going to agree on everything. You feel me? But if everybody has the bigger picture and a standpoint to where they can all agree on that, then everything that happens intermediately will just kind of deplete itself on the way.
right
to what we're trying to reach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not easy.
Message.
It's not fun.
Message.
But,
Not
but
always. It's not always
it's
fun.
not always
Right.
fun. It's not always easy, but god damn is it rewarding.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
and I can see that. You know what I mean? Even just the pride that you guys have, like you said before, when you're like, damn, like when I see somebody just buying my shit.
Yeah.
Like it's something you like my idea enough to put money on it and then put it on your back. That's big.
This thing got a chicken melon tattoo.
Oh, word! You true to this. You true to this.
And Mr. Nixon did this tattoo. The guy who
the
drew
guy
this
does
graphic
the
design,
tattoo.
the guy who does our designs, did the tattoo. So,
So it's so hard to end great interviews.
Man.
But
We're
can
not
we
ending
say?
with
I was
pausing.
gonna say, can we say a to be
Pausing.
continued?
Yeah.
Can,
Yeah.
Which
To be
we gotta do
continued.
it.
Yeah,
By the
you
way.
know what? We gonna refresh.
Until then, yeah, it's actually perfect time when drink is done. Yeah, but until then, you can follow us on Broken Board on Instagram, spelled Broke and Board.
BROKE
Let them know.
ANDBOARD. Okay,
Board
so broke
spelled
and
like
board.
catch that?
And
Double entendre.
Yes.
So Broken Board is your broke and board
boarding school, so.
because boarding school. Broken
Broke and board.
broke.
That's a
and
new one.
board.
We never even realized that
That's
one.
funny.
Look, broke and board. Really, you don't have to be a skateboarder to be the embodiment of this. You know what I
Right.
mean? All you have to do is have. He's not. But you,
businessman.
yeah. But I was broke and bored because I broke my board.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's why every board is broken. I didn't have enough money to buy another one, and I had nothing to do.
So you were at home broke and bored. Yeah.
Because I had a broken board.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
you can be and become something because you are broke and bored. And
because
you don't
it
even have-
inspires the necessity
Wow.
to change your situation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aaron burnt out, man.
People don't understand the vision and the blessing because you think that you don't have another option, or you think that the only option
Man.
that you had is done. You know what I mean? So you think, oh man, I had the pass, I had the rock, and I fumbled it, and now I won't get another one. And
As
here
long
you
as
are.
long as you're passionate about what you're doing, you'll never be done.
Because we're not talking about easy. Nothing we said on this talks about you guys being easy, fun, or anything. Because it's not always going to be fun. But you guys had the discipline and the, I'll say the love for not only your vision but for each other to keep moving step by step.
We didn't want to be broke and bored, but we kind of always want to be broke and bored.
Yeah.
And I wanna get this out too. Just so, for everybody listening who's thinking about
I'm take
entrepreneurial
this one down.
and entrepreneurial, endeavors or what have you. Don't try to do it by yourself. We got a whole team of people in here doing this
Power in
podcast
numbers.
interview for us.
Go
I
fast,
don't
go
come up with
alone.
these ideas. I'm
go
proud to
far,
say
go
T comes up
together.
with these ideas, but there's still a lot that comes through,
Right.
or a lot that comes with bringing these things into Yeah, there's a lot to do. So pick your part. If your friend is a rapper or whatever, don't become a rapper. Try to do something
Right.
around them. Do their
Right.
marketing, do
Film
their
the
website, do their
rapper.
do their
Exactly.
production,
Promote the rapper.
plan their shows.
Whatever.
There's so many other
Ain't
things you
nobody
can
good
do
for
than being the
nothing.
person at the center of the attention, and learn how to take a step back and figure out all the behind the scenes things, because T doesn't want to do any of the stuff that I do. He
Be
just
all
wants
up
to
in the
design.
videos.
Yeah. I don't want to be all up
Rapper.
in the videos or whatever. I just
Dance.
want to come up with the operations and get your process right. So yeah, when it comes to business,
That nigga's like,
you don't
hit me
always
up.
got to be the front
Build
man.
a team. Build
Yeah,
a
build a team.
team.
Period.
For sure. It's
Work
power
with the
in
people
numbers.
around you.
And keep it us.
And on that note, Nate, go on ahead and take us out. To be continued. Thank you, Broken Board, for coming
Thank
through.
you. Let's
already know.
Love
go.
this. Let's go.
Broken board.
So that's why I gotta call it.
ConnoiShoer in the building.
See my soul, you see my shoes.
We
So
are
that's why I gotta call it.
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We
So
are
that's why I gotta call it.
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We
So
are
that's why I gotta call it.
ConnoiShoer in the
See
building.
my soul, you see my shoes.
We are I got the custom kicks with custom flips. Stepping outside on some custom-ish. Ooh, I'm just telling, shoestrings so cold. I caught a felon, I got the